Hey, Primal Punch here. Just wanting to get a little zombie fighting out there. I'm still seeing a lot of this monkey business. Man. If we're dealing with shamblers, you can't be like, oh, I'm gonna have my little pocket knife here. I'm gonna have this, and I'm gonna fight zombies with it. No, you're not. Cause check it out, man. Here it is. Let's just go ahead and say the shamblers are gonna be just like regular humans, except harder to kill, and they lack all emotional response. All right, they just hunger. They're hunger. There's no like, hey neighbor, let me have a bite off of your arm there. They're not gonna ask. All right, it's pure hunger, and there's no fear. They're not gonna be afraid. They get a little cut. That's not slowing them down. All right, we're dealing with zombies, man. Let's just say that Sam Raimi and all them are right, okay? That it takes destroying the brain, monkeying the brain up, or severing the spinal cord. You're not getting through the spine with a pocket knife. You know, if you're Sonny Chiba, then you got your katana, man. You just like going to town taking heads off. Cool. But we're gonna deal with blunt trauma, because that's what it comes down to. You don't want that little knife. You don't want your hand that close to El Zombie there, because that shambler's going to take a chunk out of you. You're going to be going in because you know it's going to work. This knife cost me however many hundreds of dollars, whatever, so it's got to be a zombie killer. You got to keep them off of you. So here, we're just going to deal with a couple of zombie killing moves using my favorite, the stick, alright? And it doesn't have to be a big monster like this, because the power is going to come from your own weight, alright? Because of course you've been doing the Zombie Fighter Django workout, so you're able to get all your body into a strike. So when you hit, there's a lot in it, everything, even from a short distance, right? Because we're dealing with those catches, remember? And the Zombie Fighter Django's been building all those muscles. So we're going to deal with one type of shambler right now. We'll call them the rusher, alright? They come at you, and you've got humans like this. Maybe you fought them. I personally have. What works for me is sort of a sidestep, a pivot, and a hit, alright? This works with human beings, with bare hands. So with zombies, we're going to keep the hands away a little bit. Got a little distance, going to the side of the head, okay? Now, on a human being, that sidestep and pivot, when they rush, coming down like this, sidestep and pivot, okay? We're not doing this. We're not sprawling. We're not going to sprawl, because out here in the real world, that means now the buddies can come and kick your kidneys to pulp. All right? So sidestep and pivot, and we're going to translate it over to the stick. The shambler's rushing me, you know, and they're kind of like a kid in a straitjacket, man, because they're like, this stuff isn't lining up right, because their nerves aren't firing properly. So they're just coming at you, man. Maybe they got arms out. Who knows, right? So what we want to do, we want to get out of their way, man. You don't want, because those zombies got grips of steel. Grips of steel, single-minded. Alright? They're no longer bound by the governors that are in our minds. They keep us from being monkey strong all the time. Alright? They're just on it. They're on you. So the sidestep and the pivot, okay? It's a one motion, one smooth motion. You're out of the way, and that's to the side of the head, wherever they may be. If it's the human down here rushing to try and grab a hold of you, then it's that low. It's that low strike, and you're out of the way, and that strike pushes them that way as well. So it's a twofold movement, okay? If the zombie's up here, then it's going to be bye. Alright? You're going to push through that arm, because that arm's reaching out to you. You see? So I'm stepping, and it's sort of going to give me some impetus. Have you ever heard of tacking? That's what sailboats do. People can actually take sailboats almost straight into the wind by turning the sail. And that's sort of what this is. We're putting impetus to the side and over. So some is used to move us, but it also gives us that impetus this way. Okay? It's sort of a fencer boxing move. Alright? So that's a good one. That's a good one. And it translates well this way too. You can fire it. Somebody rushes you, your hands are down. That's no problem. Alright? You aim for down here where it's soft, the side of their neck, the hinge of their jaw under their ear, or you can use an open hand to the side of their head. Alright? Just and you're out of the way, and that strike pushes them a little bit, and then you follow them down if it's a human. If it's a zombie, right? Hey! And then using a samurai, finish her. Finish them off and get moving. Alright? And now if you got the crowd, then you're mostly wanting to keep them off of you. And this is where we use that kayak attack, because this is covering everything. Knocking hands away, no one gets a hold, and you just bore your way through. Alright? Using the weight of your body, hitting them high, so it throws them off, because their nerves ain't firing right. You know, they're kind of like a little kid in a straitjacket, man, just running around. So, no, yes, and remember, if you throw a punch at a zombie, they don't flinch away. There's no fear. They see that fist come, they're not like, oh, that fist comes, and that's just a delivered meal, man. Oh, and that's a bite, and you're a shambler. So remember, distance. It's medium distance. Get hard. Hope you've been working on that zombie fighter. It's a good routine. Got some folks out there using it. One fella's up to the intermediate, and his wife's doing it. Not going to mention him. It's not my place, but you know who you are, man, and thank you. So, Primal Punch saying punch hard, and don't let the shamblers get a hold of you.